The reason we've come here is to bolster the aid response. Alhamdulillah, we have obviously our search team on the ground, but we've also partnered with a local Muslim registered NGO on the ground, Muslim Aid Foundation. Thousands of pounds have been donated already to the Ukrainian refugee crisis appeal. There's a huge amount of questions being asked of charities like ourselves in terms of how can people help, and there is a huge frustration and a will to help. But it's just about helping in the best possible manner. So one thing that's absolutely been observed by our surge team on the ground is that at the border, the aid there's plentiful aid actually on the borders, and that's really due to the generosity of the Polish people and beyond that. There's tremendous amounts of aid on the border regions where people are staying typically between 3 to 12 hours. The issue is what happens next, which is when they get transported to larger cities. So this is where we'll actually be doing our distributions in Warsaw, in the capital, and also in Krakow, and we're in Katowice, where we'll actually be doing the packing as well as distribution. It's what happens to those families next, and this is when they're really in a time of need, where they may have a roof over their head, be it a flat or any sort of camp. And imagine this, as one of the guests just said, over 2 million. We're hearing it's over 2.2 million Ukrainian refugees at the moment, of which Poland has borne the brunt of those. That's over 1.2 million. That's even up to Monday. So the number is much higher now, have flooded into Poland. So this is why we're establishing our aid distribution here. So what our search team has also been ascertaining is what are the actual needs of the people. So we've been doing a thorough needs assessment, talking to many families that are arriving to ascertain exactly what it is they need. So my biggest advice really would be, and I know our Islam channel viewers are incredibly generous and they always look for opportunities and how to assist people, but it's a question of knowing how to. What I would simply say this is just make sure that you make a donation to charities that have secure networks on the ground. Alhamdulillah, we've been able to do that ourselves as one of the charity partners of Islam channel.